right, guys.
Thank you.
I don't know. We're all winners. We have a better PA than they do. That's fine.
Are they done yet?
How you guys doing?
I don't want to interrupt the wrestling.
I do.
I'm going to be polite. Just sit here.
Just gonna watch. Anyway. What are we supposed to do with panels? I forget. Is this, we have to jump up on the table and start dancing? Is that what we...
So, because nothing's bolted to the ground, and there's just too many people here,
Yeah.
you guys just scoot up. This is like...
Yeah, just grab your chair, come a little closer. There we go. The cool thing is that we're the last panel, so we can do this.
Yeah, there you go. See, isn't that nice?
I love that. That's wonderful.
Okay, now... Wow, they're doing what I tell them to. Now, go get me a beer.
16 of them get up. He brought his own sack of beer.
You did?
It's like... It's like coffee. Oh man, there's so many people.
So many people.
We were expecting like 4, so we've like quadrupled. This is amazing.
Cool.
Oh,
We're gonna.
Cool.
they basically told us we need to do our striptease dance now, so...
Yeah.
I'm just looking at t-shirts now.
What happened to Josh?
We sold Josh for a profit.
I think he got eaten. I saw a dinosaur before. Josh likes dinosaurs, which is a bad thing, because if you see a dinosaur, you're like, oh, cool, and you go towards it like a tornado. You know, it's just a bad idea.
What are you talking about? Whatever.
So, who has the longest beard? That guy's rocking it. Okay, he gets to ask the first question.
There we go. Wow. All right. Cool.
He's got a microphone for you.
It's like, I don't know if they have him.
I don't know if it's anything.
Your question.
Alright, tuning-wise, what do you guys find yourself playing in those, like, for guitars and bass stuff?
Tuning. Ready?
It's kind of a weird thing, because I tune to C#, but Josh tunes to D flat. And somehow it just works. I don't know any other bands that do that, but it's strange, you know? C# and D flat. Every once in a while we'll go up to standard for like Orgasm Equals Love, From the Heart. That's it.
That's about it.
A couple of weird ones for You Can Maybe Do It So Heavy. I'm not even sure what the fuck those are in, to be honest. I hit a button and it does it automatically. That's a Josh question. Yeah. Well, okay. I see your hand. Second longest beard. That guy right there.
Speaking of tuning, how difficult is it to tune the H flat?
A button. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but pretty easy for me. I just go.
See how easily he did that? Seamless like that. Josh actually tunes his bottom string all the way down. I think it's to, well, let's see. Everything we play is a half step down. So from standard it would be like D flat and A flat. So it's a fifth below that. So he turns his bottom string all the way down to match the second string. I'm trying really hard. So he actually physically detunes a string. And I have this Digitech box. They have a very popular product called the Whammy, the Digi-Whammy. They made a bass version for about a year and a half, and I was lucky enough to get my hands on one. And it's a press of a button. Just boom, and everything goes boom. Yeah, it's so sweet. Same thing for You Can Maybe Do It. Those two songs are just ridiculous. So, it comes with H flat tuned into it, pre-programmed. How lucky are we?
Yeah, and I just hit stuff.
It's the only thing in Guitar Center I'm proud of.
Oh, pizza. Nice shirt.
He drew that, by the way.
Wink, wink.
parts of the radio, so it's funny. I love seeing people take pictures of it. XM is so cool. Jose is the man on liquid metal. It's an honor. I still like, really?
Yeah, we're just confused the first time. Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
I have a beard. I'll ask a question. What was the first song? Well, obviously Beer was the first song that got on the radio, right?
Yep.
Was there like a moment for the band or personally that you guys were, we're not on the radio?
yeah, actually, so in around 2005, way back when, was when the beer started to get played on radio, terrestrial radio, XM radio. And somebody, I think, sent me a message or an email saying, dude, I just heard you on XM radio. And it was 2 Ton Paperweight. And I'm like, don't play with my emotions,
They used to
man.
play 2 Ton.
I don't have time to pretend that anybody gives a crap about our stuff. And sure enough, they're like, we released our first album in 2003. Our CD release party, we were in high school. We were 1,000 discs, and we sold maybe 40 at our CD release party. So we had about 960 CDs in my garage for like 2.5 years. And then they started to fly because of the XM radio stuff.
Pretty E-Bomb's world too.
Yeah, I mean, it just started before viral was a term, it went viral. So
Somebody walked up earlier and was like, oh, I remember you guys from Newgrounds. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm old, get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn.
So yeah, it was surreal when that started happening. And I would go into work. I was a web developer at a bank, so I was dressed all nice and all that stuff. I had a stack of CDs. They were like, "What are you doing?" It's my band. I'm selling. My albums are selling for some reason, and they just looked at me like I was some alien. And
Congratulations, by the way.
oh, thanks. Yeah, it was pretty funny. So.
I think the funniest thing I can remember is somebody sending, we get screenshots, people take pictures of their car or, you know, on their phone, listening to streaming radio or something like that, or a video of some radio station. And the first time I saw NSFW, for those who don't know, it's just all fucks. It's like, what, 500 fucks?
501
and one shit. And that was on the radio. What the literal fuck?
Yeah, it was crazy. It's kind of surreal sometimes. And then we all quit our jobs and hit the road, and we've been poor ever since.
To be fair,
Glory.
I think this right here means more to me than anything on the fucking radio. Because most of the time the radio gets told what to play, or one guy slips one little in, whatever, and we don't see a lot of money from, it's like a half of a cent for a play or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Streaming works really well. Seeing you guys here at Too Many Games at our panel means way more to me than any song on the radio. So thank you guys for being here. All 11 of you. I appreciate it.
Hey, that was a good brown music. Good job.
Nice one-eyed doll shirt, too. Are they still doing stuff? I heard she was on like a hiatus or something.
Oh,
okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah. That's good to hear. I like them. We did a tour with a band called One Eyed Doll, and they're fantastic. We meshed well. Sweet people, man. Kim and Junior are the shit.
Who has a question?
Yeah, big metal guy.
Oh, he's got a mic.
He's so excited, too. He told me he was going to be here, and he did not disappoint.
Alright, so were there any specific posts that inspired Sad Face Mordecai?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Alex.
Go for it, Alex.
I'm trying to remember specifics, like,
It was 2 people in general.
Yeah.
Very specifically that we did it.
oh yeah.
Tell
I don't want to
them.
say any names.
We're friends with the people, obviously. We're on their Facebook,
But
so.
just constant bitching, man. Like, complaining about everything. I don't remember specifically what they said, these 2 people, but
This was back before one of my favorite things on Facebook, revolutionary, is the unfollow.
Oh,
You can
it's
still be
huge.
friends, but this is before you could unfollow someone.
yeah.
Yeah, just it turned out my entire feed was filled with just people like, my life is hard, and I stubbed my toe, and everything hurts.
And a friend of ours literally posted just the sad face emoticon, and that was the boiling point for us. And we were like, all right,
That's it. Song time.
that's how it happened.
That's how we deal with a lot of our problems, and we write a song about it. Just pour all of our rage into
Catharsis.
Yeah, it's therapy for us.
Way cheaper than therapy.
Yeah. All we have to do is just, man, I hate it when they do this. Put down the song. Okay. And it turns out to be great. And then we're like, hey, we feel better. Oh, this really angry song is out now. Yay!
Can I make a quick apology?
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, I'm Murph. I do all the video stuff, and Josh isn't here, so I'm filling in for him.
Everyone say, hi, Murph.
Was everybody at the show on Friday night? Did you guys make it? Yeah.
Wait, there was a show Friday night?
Yeah, there was. You were there, man. Whoa. But that video show we built specifically for Too Many Games, so that was the first time and only time that show completion has been seen.
And by we mean him.
Yeah, he did it all. I didn't do shit.
But anyway, I have to apologize because yet again this year I stole this last night.
Sorry.
And last year they were like, that's fine, man, but maybe don't do that again. And
What's
then
on
I
the
woke
other
up this
side?
morning and we did it again.
What's on the other side? Everyone's invited, it's just a party for your privates.
Yeah, I don't like gatekeeping, so I'm like, you know what?
Breaking down the walls, you're a regular Prometheus, bro.
Thank you.
So we can't come back next year because of that, Robin.
Yeah. This is the last you'll see him this year. Sorry. Next question. Who has a thoughts or a comment?
They're all in line for the angry video game nerd back there.
We see you.
Hey, the signing line for AVGN. Hey, totally sober. What's up, guys? When you guys get up to see James, tell him Psychostick says hi. Thanks.
Ask him about Anonymous Rex.
Yeah, he loves it.
He loves that. Alex showed the AVGN a movie, and he loves it. It's his new favorite movie. Ask him about it.
Yeah, it's like film noir, but dinosaurs.
You know what? Go tell them too. Share it with the class.
Yeah. How do you explain that one?
Okay, so dinosaurs never really went extinct, right? The smart ones went to space and came back, and they have people suits.
Yeah.
And
Holographic people suits.
so there's one dinosaur
Spoiler.
and his Triceratops buddy. He's a Triceratops, right?
Yeah, he's a...
One of the Baldwin
bird
brothers, I don't know.
Yeah,
One of the cheaper ones.
He's a Triceratops.
And they solve dinosaur crime. It's
It's a private eye velociraptor.
I want to say it's good.
It's good. It's really good.
He said it's good. You still should watch it. It's got one of the guys from Trooper in it.
No, we're not watching that. We should have brought it and put it on the TVs.
Next year. Now we know. We're just gonna have an anonymous Rex Psychostick.
We're just gonna like walk up on stage. Guys are just gonna watch this movie, so everybody be quiet.
See, I identify with the Triceratops, which they derogatorily call toppers.
Fucking toppers.
Fucking toppers. Because they're herd animals, so we have to be around other people. Because I'm all extroverted, so I gotta go hang out with you guys.
Man, you know. So there's dinosaur racism. Is that
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like breed. It's, yeah.
That's not nice.
And they all get high off of various herbs.
Spices.
Spices.
You're like, oh, this oregano's a little old, but it still does the trick.
Guys, they don't care about Anonymous Rex at all.
Oh, they care.
So why don't we?
It's our part.
Maybe you. Maybe. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is anyone familiar with Good Bad Flicks YouTube channel? This is my man Cecil over here. We do the theme song for his channel. It's great.
They're totally just putting him on blast. It's that guy, right?
That guy. Follow him home. We did his theme song, and then what was the other one? Uninvited, about the cat inside an evil cat. So
Another
for
classic. Uninvited.
Deep Psychostick cuts. Check out his channel.
Yeah, and they don't care about Uninvited at all either. So let's.
Hey, angry video game nerd crowd again. Ask James about Uninvited also. Anonymous Rex and Uninvited. Good. Thanks, that guy's got my back. Fuck
He gave us
yeah.
off. He gave us the finger.
He just flipped us off. He doesn't like us.
Oh, I thought it was thumbs up. You see what you want to see, I guess.
Anyway, question. Right here.
Man.
So this is kind of like a plan to get people pissed off at you, but what game do other people like that you guys think is complete crap?
Ooh, Mario Kart. Not a fan.
Fuck you, man.
Requires no skill. You just, you get lucky, and sometimes you win.
No skill, huh?
The end.
I got you on the game when we go home.
Yeah. No skill.
No skill?
It's just a flip of the coin.
Ooh,
That's all it
every
is.
fucking banana. He's gonna hit every fucking one of my bananas. No skill.
Shot fired.
Nope.
Yeah, shots fired, for real.
I see it up on that
good
giant
question.
thing over there. The Mario Kart, so great, man.
Psychostick breaks up after too many games.
Over Mario Kart.
Me and dude looking for us in the parking lot.
One shell, that's all it took. Hanging on by a thread.
So Alex, what game do you think is complete garbage and
Descent.
No, man, Descent's the best.
It's the only video game he's ever played.
Yeah, 2 and 3. I don't know, one's with annoying music, because I don't really play games. So when my friends are playing games, I go over to the house and they have really shitty music. I'm like, fuck this game.
Tetris is what?
Oh, I know what game sucks. Dr. Mario. It's just the Dr. Robotnik's me. Good tactic though.
It works.
Wireless, baby.
Sometimes.
Future.
Yeah, so Murph, what do you think? Tic-tac-toe sucks, man.
Analog.
Has anyone ever had fun playing tic-tac-toe?
No, not really.
Yeah, for seconds at a time.
What about that game when you go to, what was it? What was the name of that restaurant? Where they have the
Taco
little,
Bell.
McDonald's.
little golf things you have to like jump over the other ones.
Oh, TGI Chili.
Cracker Barrel, that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
I prefer that to tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, that's funner. It's a single player game. Those are my favorite.
This is fun. I want to talk more shit. What game sucks?
Yeah, what else is there shit about?
Let's ruin other people's creations that they worked really hard on. Hell make me feel better.
You know, when you asked that question, I looked up and I saw Super Smash Brothers and like, I'm not gonna say it.
That game requires less skill than Mario Kart. I will say that right now. I love both. I love both.
Super button mashers. That's all I'm bad at both of them, so I don't. But
I love Mortal Kombat because I was a kid once, but same thing. I was just
yeah. I had a friend once who just did Kang's like fire thing, and that's all he did. He just kept
I want to see
spamming that, and he would win every fight.
I want to see some more like old games, like you said, tic-tac-toe. How would we turn that into like a PS3 game? You know, we need to go like full Michael Bay Avengers on some of these old school games, like the stakes were too high. Connect 4. What was that?
Connect 4 Battle Royale.
Ooh! I'll go first. I love Connect 4. We need like a really heavy version of Mario Party with like way more blood.
Check.
I want like a rated M Mario Party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like just ridiculous cutscenes. Just
But
microtransactions to make it even more brutal.
you guys like loot crates? Woo! Surprise mechanics, yeah. That's right. Who else had a question? You have another question. You're getting greedy.
What's your favorite beer and what's your worst beer?
Favorite beer, worst beer, Rob?
Best beer is cold beer. Worst beer, hot beer. It's nice to have some Yingling. Yingling's hard to find usually around the country. Everyone here is probably like, yeah, Yingling, whatevs. Rolling Rock, right, James? Rolling Rock. That's right.
Oh no.
like the Breckenridge a lot. That brewery's good. I think PBR sucks, man. I don't care what the cool people think. Like,
Oh, did you have the new PBR?
No.
Black ribbon?
Why would I try PBR?
Oh yeah, it's like PBR ice. It's just more alcohol.
So bad. I don't know why people think it's like ironically
You watch
cooler.
three movies. Shut up.
Yeah, they're way better than PBR. These movies don't give me a headache.
There's a beer at the machine shop in Flint called Dragon's Milk.
Yes.
It's super thick, stouty, beefy.
There's a Dragon's Milk in my fridge in Chicago right now.
11%. Ooh.
It's really good. My least favorite beer,
Bud Light. Coors Light, because it's got corn syrup in it.
Lone Star.
Oh, Lone Star is like a Texas beer. They call it the national beer of Texas.
It's awful. It's basically,
It's PBR with a star on it.
yeah.
instead of a ribbon.
I remember I drank one before a performance and I had this migraine. It's just made cheaply. I don't know.
Lone Star is a headache beer.
The headache beer, absolutely.
It's fun. Good beers. It's fun to try beers.
You should spread the gospel of Natter Day.
Ooh, that's all you, Murph. Go ahead. You can't
Has
just.
anyone heard of Natter Days? You know Natural Light? That's
Strawberry
really nice
lemonade,
beer.
natural light.
That might be my least
Strawberry
favorite.
lemonade. Sounds horrible.
Natter Day is a lot of fun, but Nun Day morning.
It's really good on a hot day, and I got these guys, we were just joking around with it, and I had a party that night, and 3 of them brought a 30 case of Natter Days.
We had like
90 Natter
100.
Days. And I have not drank a Natter Day since, but highly recommended on a hot day.
What is
It's a shore beer. If you're gonna go out to the shore, go to a lake, or hang out by a river, like that's what you want. See, I said shore and not the ocean.
Now,
It's
is it?
local speak.
Isn't it like a strawberry beer?
Strawberry lemonade.
Yeah, but it's not really a beer.
Mixed with
Sure
natural
it is.
light.
Yeah.
Mixed with natural light?
Yeah.
No.
Better than Malort.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you can lick the floor and it'll taste better than the Lord.
Can confirm.
Yes. So, anyway. Question.
Bacon
right
guy.
here, this guy, right here.
You look familiar. You've been here before. You're a repeat offender.
What do you guys think of, how do you condone playing NSFW at work, blasting on speakers?
Do we condone that?
Yes.
I think it's a great idea.
I think
Especially
you
if it's
should.
on like Spotify or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when there are families in the room.
Yeah, that's the best.
Clients with, maybe some little ladies, they're like reading their little pocket
Out
Bible.
here.
Yeah. Blast it.
Also, same question, but with from the heart. Whenever my boss is around, I do that too.
Oh.
I love
So
that
you're
song.
kind of passively telling him or her how you feel. All right. I like it. Passive aggression is amazing. It's wonderful. It's like
you work at a
get away with
daycare
so
or
much.
I work in a machine shop. Where there's
Machine shop.
So
Nice.
Passive aggression is the cornerstone of mine and Rob's relationship.
Pretty much. No, we wrote a song about passive aggression. It's called Passive Vengeance. It's on our second album. And you should give it a listen.
That's it.
That's all I have to say about it.
What's up, Quake guy? Just saying hi. Your beard looks great.
All right, who has another question? Right over here. Boom.
So where do the squirrels go during hurricanes?
We haven't.
We asked the question. We don't have the answer.
We have submitted to the government to fund our research for where squirrels go during hurricanes.
Something's going on. Something doesn't add up. Seriously, think about it.
So there's been so many hurricanes, but they're still there. They know where to go. Where do they go?
Antarctica.
No, they're hiding somewhere around about the hurricane.
There are tunnels, man.
Tunnels, man. The squirrel.
All the tunnels in Florida.
That's what they're known for. Absolutely. But yeah, we were trying to find that out. No luck so far.
What's on your mind, microphone guy? You can ask a question too if you want.
He's like, who the hell are you?
Don't talk to me.
How's your day going?
I'm good.
Good. Uh-oh.
Okay, first off, there is a beer I'd recommend. It's called Purple Haze. It's
Purple Haze is good.
Yeah. Oh, you guys heard of it?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I love it.
There's also a song.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty good too.
It's pretty awesome. You guys discovered it.
It's from a guy named Jimi Hendrix. He was in the 60s. I gotta tell Alex.
Jimothy.
Old Jimmy.
As for my question, you guys have been on the road a lot. Have you ever met a band on the road that you just like totally like fanboy? What's your biggest fanboy moment on the road?
Occasionally bands who have not toured, they're like, can you take us on tour? Like, if you're asking that, that means you're not ready to tour.
Who was it? Was it you? Was it you or you that had coffee next to the drummer of Meshuggah?
It wasn't me.
Is that you?
Yeah, we were at 70,000 tons, yeah. So I got a little sick. And 70,000 tons of metal is a cruise on a giant boat, and there's nothing but like pretty much death metal, grindcore bands playing, and they invited us to play for some reason. But it was awesome. And I think it was about day 3 out of, I don't know, 5 or 6. And I wander in a coffee shop, I sit down and look up. The drummer from Meshuggah is sitting right there, and I'm like, and I didn't say hi. I didn't say anything because I didn't really appreciate it. Oh my God, you're not drumming on it. That's you. And he probably like showed up and punched me in the mouth.
The guy from Cannibal Corpse. That like Nathan Explosion is, oh yeah, Corpse Grinder. Who like Nathan Explosion is modeled after. We saw him at 70,000 tons, and I was just fanboying not over him, but his neck. His neck is like this it's like a fucking 5-gallon contractor's bucket with a head and a body attached. Biggest neck in metal, man.
That's what the boat attaches its chain to whenever it docks.
I was got to meet Dave McLean, the drummer for Machine Head. I got to meet him one time. We were playing, I think it was Rockstar Mayhem Fest 2 years ago, and he was like struggling because he couldn't find his drum tech. He was looking around like, where'd that fucker go? And so I was just kind of walking by, and then I was gonna say hi. I was like, I don't want to bother him, but then he's like looking for the guy, so I just said, hey, do you need help moving your drums? Because it's a big, really heavy drum kit. He's like, yeah, thanks. So I didn't even tell him who I was or anything, so I was just like, I'll help you move your drums, and then I just left awkwardly.
You were pretty stoked to meet Dillinger's Hit Plant too.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're from not so far from here.
Yep, they're great.
I'm trying to think.
I give them a taste of what we were working on over there. Just because the fanboy thing, we did some work with James last month, and I had to like direct it, which was weird because I grew up watching his videos, you know. And I'm like, hey James, do you make a stupider face? And he's like, oh yeah, sure. How's this? Like, oh man, it's cool. I guess just I was giddy inside because I wanted to be like, oh, I've seen that face all the time. And it's funny talking to James just in person because he makes those faces like when he's talking to you sometimes. He'll react like,
Yeah, what are you guys doing here? Go get something signed.
anyway.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a new band. I really fanboy. I know I must be like skipping something. Soulfly.
Oh yeah.
Got to share a stage with Soulfly and Max Cavalera. And I was like, that's the guy that goes, oh! That was a moment.
Yeah, right here.
What would be like your dream artist or performer to either write a song with or perform with?
Primus.
Weird.
Well, shit, now I gotta change my answer. Tenacious
You said it
D.
first.
Either Tenacious D or Bloodhound Gang. I would love to do something with the Bloodhound Gang.
I want to get Weird Al to say some curse words. I can't say that, but say it.
I think he says shit once.
Yeah.
Can it be a non-metal dude? Patrick Stewart.
Woo, you're reaching for the stars.
I mean, Shatner is in high demand. I'm like, I want TNG. Yeah.
Are you not saying Bruce?
You would do it.
Nah, Bruce, I think he's got a restraining order.
We've milked that tit long enough.
God damn it, Psychostick. Like, people come up to him at cons now, like doing stuff like this, like, have you heard that song?
And he goes,
He's like,
yeah. You know Psychostick?
yeah, I've met those fuckers.
Makes that face.
So now I want to make it clear, that song was written by Merv and Alex, not me. Bruce thinks I'm the stalker. It's these two guys.
He's also not afraid of ducks.
I remember
That's
that.
another Alex classic. Good job.
Clear that up! Yeah, like, it was a long con. I just wanted to fuck with Rob. So I wrote the song about, I wrote Quack Kills about being afraid of ducks, just so that after he recorded it, then he would find out that, I just wanted people to come up to him, you're really afraid of ducks? He's like, no, goddammit!
It worked.
It wasn't me!
Yeah, so I'm not
Proudest moment of my life.
Me and ducks were cool.
Now, let me ask you, who would you like to hear Psychostick collaborate with? You're allowed to have an opinion too.
Ninja Sex Party.
Ninja Sex Party, fuck yeah. I'd be down. We played with them at MagFest. Ooh, am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to say MagFest here?
Oh.
We already did.
Yeah,
I'll see lasers.
that'd be great. Somebody called him.
I would love to do something with Ailstorm, but I don't think they like us.
There's not a lot of bands that like us. I think. They look at us like, oh, God, what are they doing? They're like, oh, tacos! Tacos are people. It's us, so whatever.
Dave Brocky.
Who has a question? We have a question over here.
Oh, yes.
He won't mind.
So, you and ducks are cool.
Yeah, we're cool.
But what about geese?
Fuck geese, except Wawa's cool.
That's a good opinion to have.
Yeah, geese are the mean ones, I think.
I got nothing against Canadians, just geese.
I guess it doesn't sound as good. I'm being watched by a goose.
Yeah.
It's all right here.
Shit makers.
What are some of your favorite bad movies?
Favorite bad movies?
Ah, we've gone full circle.
Anonymous Rex, for sure.
It's not a bad movie, though.
That's true. That's really good. Really good movie. But
I recently came across, thanks to Riff Tracks, which I'm a big fan of, Miami Connection. If anyone has ever seen Miami Connection, it's on Amazon. Go watch it.
I think I've heard of it.
It's the plot. Cocaine ninjas are trying to spread their drug empire, and there's a band called Dragon Sound who plays music and fights the ninjas somewhere in Orlando, not even Miami. And it's called Miami Connection.
There is no connection.
I wrote an article once about all my favorite bad movies.
And he's going to read the entirety of it to you.
I can give you a couple right
That's the rest of the
now.
panel.
Iron Sky. You ever heard of Iron Sky? It's, okay, so we won World War II, but the Nazis were smart and they went to the dark side of the moon and they've been hiding for like 80 years or something. And then Sarah Palin becomes president and the Nazis come back to attack.
All right,
That
here's
was
my
pretty,
list.
and Dead Snow, which is about Nazi zombies in the snow.
All right, so we've got Death Machine, Evil Dead series, obviously all three of them.
Those aren't bad though.
Alien Apocalypse, also with Bruce. Death Race 2000, not the remake, the first one. Santa Slay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Goldberg plays Santa, the wrestler.
Yeah.
His Fran
Uninvited.
Drescher dies in the first like 2 minutes. It's awesome.
Uninvited, that's a great one. The Killer Eye. I mean, this Killer Eye has tentacles. It's really great.
Ooh, what about Teeth? You ever heard of
Yeah.
Teeth?
I never saw it.
I got some shrugs and looks on that one.
The Dentist 1 and 2. Dentist 2 is called Brace Yourself. The Brain, Plan 9 from Outer Space, Bad Taste, Dead Alive, and the best movie ever made, Barn of the Blood.
Oh, yeah.
It's about killer llamas. It's hard to beat that.
Trauma, anything Trauma does.
We both had Barn of Blood Llama on VCD. It was the only way we could get it. And the guy who owns the movie is a maniac, and the only way you can get a copy is if you literally send him a $20 bill in the mail.
And he has a terrible grammar. Like, he just
And yeah,
doesn't know how to spell anything.
Well, it's got terrible movies too.
yeah. So we're trying to get another copy.
It is incredibly bad.
And because I'm a juggalo, the ICP movie, Big Money Hustlers, I don't think you have to be a juggalo to enjoy it. You can just sit back and watch the fun. Oh yeah, they did 2 movies. The first one was Big Money Hustlers, which is like a gangster movie. And the second one is Big Money Rustlers, which is a prequel, which takes place in the Wild West. Also equally as terrible. Awesome.
All right.
Predator 2 is a terrible movie. And I also like it very much.
Yeah.
Mainstream.
No. Next question. Right here. Oh, hold on. He's coming around with the mic. Thank you for waiting.
He's like 5 feet away.
Do you think that there's something about metal that makes the community, like fans and bands, more connected and like approachable? More so than like pop and hip hop, where there's kind of the artist scene is kind of like too big to hang out with fans.
It depends on if you're a good-looking girl or not.
Yeah, that helps. It always helps, which is why we're not bigger. Sorry, guys. Sorry. No, I really feel like metal in general, especially comedy metal, it has a very human side to it. And the pop stars that you're talking about, they get put on these pedestals, and they have like legions of security guards and all that stuff. And there's a disconnect from reality.
I think most of those people are probably really sweet, really nice, and very approachable, but because of the volume of people,
right?
You stop to say hi to one person and sign one autograph, and then you're not allowed to tell 10,000 people that they can. Now you're the asshole. You know, we don't have that problem.
No, you probably saw us walking around here during the
every show we sign stuff, we hang out, we take pictures. Not every band does that. Some bands make you pay to do that. You know, I can understand that too. But when it comes to the volume of people, and the venue really helps too. You know, if there's security around, I'll be much more likely to walk around and hang out with people and talk and whatever. But if all it takes is one man, one idiot who's had too much to drink that thinks he deserves something for listening to us. I don't know.
Yeah,
I know we're punishing, but damn.
Yeah.
It's the fans, man. Just, you guys are nice people. Why wouldn't I talk to anybody?
Yeah.
I don't think it's every band though. I'm sure there's a lot of metal bands out there that are tired and hungry and don't want to hang out too, you know?
I think we had a question over here, all the way across.
Oh, yeah. The thrifty motherfucker. I remember you. That dude hackles.
So I was wondering if y'all had ever seen The Instructor from 1981. If not, the man from Morphin Cat Dude from Good Bad Flick should definitely watch it.
The Instructor?
Yes.
I haven't seen that one.
He's confirming he has not seen it.
It's about like 2 rival driving schools. And it's about like fat Italian guys that like clearly made the movie for themselves.
All right. That sounds interesting. We'll look into it for sure.
The Instructor.
Do I have to send someone a $20 bill in the mail to get it? You too? Okay.
Hey Murph,
So
do you remember how you got involved with Psychostick making videos for us?
On the internet. Tattoo the Earth Festival, which is a metal and tattoo festival.
Yeah.
I had a job where I did nothing. I sat in the basement in a little room, and no one ever told me what to do. So I'd go on the internet a lot, and I was on the message board from there, and I posted something, or Josh posted something, and we were going back and forth. Oh, it was 2 Ton Paperweight. It was an old, shitty demo for 2 Ton Paperweight, way before the album came out. And he's like, hey, I hate my car. Check out this song or whatever. And I just replied like, I hate your car too. I didn't even listen to the song. And then we were just going back and forth, like sharing funny stuff. And eventually I was like, it's pretty cool, you know, I like this. And you guys were all the way in Phoenix, I was in Illinois. And then like 3 years later, a buddy of mine happened to be going to Arizona. And I was like, oh yeah, I was talking to this guy out there. He's got a cool band, you know, we'll check that out. And we went, and it was really weird because it's like I'm meeting some dudes from the internet. Like that was not normal back then. I feel like now it's more of a thing. So we met at a bowling alley, like neutral turf.
I remember walking right past you and not knowing if that was you or not, kind of like, is that the guy? But he wasn't looking at me.
Right,
You
I
weren't looking at
purposely
me.
walked past him like I didn't know who he was. But it might have been because I was like, oh no.
I was like, I guess that's not him. And then you came and said hi later. I'm like, what the fuck?
So we literally went bowling, and then I went home. But then the following year, like every summer, I would come out for a few months. We'd work on stuff. That's when me and Josh did the Dumb Song. That was even before the first.
Yeah, the Dumb Song is not Psychostick. The Dumb Song is Perfect Gawkman.
And it's,
Gawkman is Josh.
Yeah.
We recorded that in like a day, but that was a lot of fun.
Who wants to hear a full album of the Dumb album?
We recorded it 8 years ago, and it has not aged well.
Yeah.
It'll eventually come out when
I beg to
Josh
differ.
finishes it.
Yeah, we did meet Murph through the internet, and he eventually, he started to study film and I don't know, filmmaking, and
I always made videos when I was a kid, kind of thing. I think that's a lot of people.
what was the first video you did for us?
No one knows.
Cool.
It probably was, we did like 3 in one go. We did Caffeine, Girl Directions, and Do You Want a Taco all in one trip. Which seems like, because we come out with a video now like every 4 months, like how do we do 3 in like 4 days?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that was it, but Caffeine didn't come out until like years later, for whatever reason. So it would have been Girl Directions, right?
Girl Directions was his first
Or
video.
Do You Want a Taco? One of those.
Yeah.
But
But they were shot at the same time. We'll say Girl Directions. So yeah. Yeah, that was good. Watching Alex in the shower rubbing the taco on his naked body was really fun.
Yeah.
How gross was that?
I'm just surprised you did it. I'm like, I got a funny idea, and you're like, man, do I gotta see that?
It's weird when you're filming a video and your director tells you to do something, you do it.
Now, rub your
Just
knees and lick your
rub
lips.
knees, yeah.
It's my go-to if I want them to look weird. It works for any situation. If you
Any
rub your knees,
situation.
lick your lips.
Yeah.
You want
look like a
someone to
creep.
go away quick, just make eye contact, hunch down, rub your knees, and just lick your lips.
It's like every video now, just rub your knees.
I think it works with
It's
most
creepy,
people.
you can't even see my knees.
But there are some people who respond very positively to that, and that's when it gets weird. Like, oh really?
Then you're in trouble.
It backfired. Run! Anyway.
Guy Fieri in the back.
Oh man, look at that, wrestling man.
Are you champion? Is that what happened? Or
Oh, excuse me. 3-time tag team champion Guy Fieri in the back.
So, every now and then, 5 months or so, your videos will just randomly appear on feeds. Everyone will get a chance to see it. Usually it's the Dolphin Socks video. Sometimes it's Caffeine. What are your thoughts that you roughly get a resurgence every now and then just via some other social media website reposting your videos?
It's great. Yeah,
It's great as long as there's a fucking watermark on it and they're like, check out Psychostick, and not just like, you know, Lab Bible, check this out.
Yeah, we love the promotion and the word of mouth and the organic stuff like that. As long as we're credited. Outside of that, like I get emails like, hey, can I use your song for my video? Yeah, just credit us.
As long as your video doesn't suck.
Yeah. Well, that's the other.
It can suck. We don't care.
Yeah. But that's really it. Just make sure you give credit where credit is due. We're pretty cool with it. So.
Well, when you guys did that System of a Down parody for Christmas, I know we got familiar with that one. Heard that one?
That was fun.
It did like pretty good, but some other like System of a Down fan. I think there was System of a Down fan page posted it, and it got way more views for some reason.
That was fucking, because System of a Down fan page fucking posted it.
Yeah, but like, so Josh like called me, he's like, like they stole our video. Like, well, I just reached out to the guy and said, hey, can you tag us in it? And he did, and so it worked out. You just have to work with those people.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna post your stuff no matter what.
Yeah.
You can't stop.
So just be nice to him too, like asking him instead of just
Yeah, it's usually just give credit, link to the band, link to the album it's on, whatever. That's it. Easy. Pretty easy.
It's way easier to click a couple buttons and hit share than it is to really think about it and be like, well, should I put their name on it? Should I tag them? Do you think they'll mind? Like, I don't want anybody to think like, oh, I posted their video and I don't want them to know about it, so I'm not gonna tag them. It's the complete opposite of what we want, at least. What do you think about it?
Are people uploading those diners and drive-ins videos pissing you off yet?
Oh no, because Food Network can just do a copyright claim. But no, I think it's actually pretty cool. You guys probably get the comparison every now and then, but Aquabats, every now and then they get a resurgence and more brands come. I can have some that are a huge fan of you folks that want you to tour with them. And it's the same thing. It's, oh yeah, Psychostick did this video. Like this one of the videos that put them on, well, the music market, if you will. But yeah, I'm always happy to see it every now and then. Like, oh, it's that one ridiculously fun music video. The one that got me, the guys, was the beat.
Nice.
And yeah, I think it's really cool. You're one of the only few bands that like has a resurgence every now and then, and it'll just come out of nowhere. It's like Casual Day, Psychostick. Bar Mitzvah, Psychostick.
Yeah, we need to play more bar mitzvahs, guys.
Way more. Who has a question? Right here. We'll get with you. Don't worry.
And then Corpse Grinder back here again.
What's the most brutal metal genre in your opinion?
The most brutal metal genre?
Brutal core. Death metal.
Probably noisecore. I mean, if you're going for genres, not specific bands, that's the most harsh thing I can think of right now. Just unlistenable.
Yeah.
I love that band, Unlistenable.
Yeah.
I honestly, I haven't really thought about it. That's tough to say for me.
Anything with whining in it is just brutal. I don't like that stuff.
That's unlistenable. I love that band.
We just wrote a half a song just now.
Honestly, yeah, like grindcore is probably the most brutal for me, just because it's you get these like insane musicians together and they just somehow play that together.
Yeah. Big Destroyer or something like that.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
pretty much.
It's organized chaos.
Yeah.
Masterful.
Yeah.
Fucking airbending shit.
He had a question right there.
No, he just has chops.
You're gonna ask me a question.
What's up, fellas?
What's up? Okay, that was his question. The mic back.
So, my question is about the sandwich album.
Shoot.
So, how did you guys come up with the idea to say, you know what, this album should be about food?
Well,
We started writing it right after our first tour. Not after, like right after.
we had
really broke and hungry all the time, I guess.
We had a bunch of songs kind of somehow gravitate towards food. It wasn't really like a decision so much as like a, wow, we have a lot of food songs. All right, that's the theme, you know? And the sandwich song is actually a lot older than the actual album because we had that concept back when Josh and I worked for in the cubicles, all that stuff. But it just kind of, we ended up, that album ended up being actually way longer than we thought it was going to be.
They actually ran out of CD space on that album. True story.
That's why that joke's in there, because there was no more room. And we had to cut a few songs, cut from it, because we had so many.
I can speak for Josh when you guys were working together and he had an orange sitting on his desk and he was bored and he just like got mad at the oranges. I'm gonna write a song about you. And he just wrote a song about oranges and that's one of my favorite songs. That was one of the songs I auditioned for this band with.
Yeah.
It sounds fun.
Brutal song about citrus.
I don't think there's enough metal bands out there that write songs about fruit. They missed an opportunity, you know what I'm saying?
All the vegan bands, no citrus song.
Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. All right, who has a question?
That was the hell of a hand up.
Right over here is fine.
I heard the whoosh.
Do you guys have any lyrics rejecting band names? And if not, you guys.
rejected band names
Like for us?
that we went through.
Your original band.
There's a skit, isn't there? Isn't there a skit about that?
Are you looking at me because you don't remember?
Changing the band name. I think it was on Tidal, wasn't it? Oh no, it was on Sandwich.
No, we changed. We were originally called Asinine.
Oh yeah.
That
Awesome name too
first-
for a band.
For a comedy metal band, that was pretty good. But there was like 83,000 Asinines out there when we started to research it.
How meta is that shit?
So there wasn't really a whole lot of like, what about this name? What about this name? The actual name Psychostick was just a 3 a.m. short circuit in my brain. Just Psychostick. I went into the living room. It was like 3 in the morning. Josh was like sitting there noodling on the guitar, like, "Hey, I thought of a band name." Okay, Psychostick. All right. Good night. All right.
Magic.
Yeah.
Whatever, okay.
Who's gonna play in the movie of that?
Chris Pratt, right over here.
Uma Thurman. She'll be me.
He has to gain a lot of weight. What's up?
Yo, Uma Thurman as Alex. Chewbacca. I want him to play me.
Well, here's the question. Do you guys as a band ever go into any disagreements or arguments, and what are those like? Have you ever disagreed upon anything?
Me and Rob, never. Never, ever.
I didn't hear what was the.
He asked if we ever have disagreements and get into arguments. Never, we never butt heads over anything. We think exactly the same.
That's a lie. You know, it's one of those things like finding a group of guys or gals or whatever just to gel with for your project is probably 90% of the battle when you're doing a band or
any project,
content creation or
any project,
developing a video game, and you soon figure out like how people act under stress is when their bad side typically comes out, and then you start to you're kind of weed out what doesn't work and what does work, and it turns out that we don't always agree, but we always come around and like figure out a compromise, or one of us is like, you know what, I was wrong. Okay.
You know I'm like the 5th bass player in this band, right? Shit happens, man. Hunter, Mike.
Oh, I forgot about Hunter. Yeah.
Jimmy, Cass, and me.
Well, Cass was filled in.
When he filled in.
One of my favorite Maddie Rob disagreements was when you guys were putting together the Psychostick.
We're going there right now. We're talking about famous arguments that we've had.
Yeah, famous. They're making the t-shirt and Rob put a period after Psychostick fucking hates you, and Maddie's like, get rid of that period. And they went on, it was like 35 minutes.
Hunter was involved.
That's what it always is.
Yeah. It's usually something small, but it's usually whenever we get an argument, it's like one of us is hungry, one of us didn't sleep well,
and one of us was late.
Yeah,
it usually helps too.
We're always projecting like something else onto the situation, like change that.
I have to say we've gotten a lot better over the past few years of like getting start to get cranky or whatever. But you know what? I'm sorry, I haven't eaten. Just you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's usually,
think about it. When your blood starts to boil, it's like, did I get enough sleep? Am I drinking enough water? Am I hungry? If any of those things are off, we're gonna have a bad time.
So I always joke with them, like have a little belt with a holster that has like little Snickers bites in them. It's like, hey,
yeah, they
open up.
They started calling me Snickers when I get nippy, snippy.
It's like put some food in it.
It's like a code word. Hey, asshole, shut up. They just say Snickers. I'm like, oh, sorry. I am hungry, sorry. Josh will come up and he'll be like, Matt, you want me to get you something to eat? I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. You're right, you're absolutely right, I'm hungry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's typically that's the worst it gets. But
let me ask you guys. I'm the only one at the table that doesn't have any brothers or sisters. Could you compare it to like a sibling thing?
No.
No.
No, it's more like a rocky marriage.
We're around each other way more than around their siblings.
Yeah, it's a rocky marriage. Pretty much, it's what a band is.
Being married to 4 other guys that you can't have sex with.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're just together for tax reasons.
Higher taxes. Who else is there?
Did we lose our microphone guy?
Microphone guy's pieced out.
He's had enough.
Oh, here we go.
We should never have asked that dude how he was doing.
Right over here.
Just got a new question.
And then Corpse Grinder, I swear you're next.
Based on what you just said, do you think you can make a deal with Snickers to have it say Psychostick?
Alex is the guy who typically gets our sponsors and endorsers, so...
Can I steal that idea from you?
Who makes it? Is it Mars or is it Hershey? Mars? Oh, they hate us, probably. I don't know.
They wouldn't even respond.
We almost kind of had a sponsorship from Lord because I was pushing it so much, and Rob hates it so much.
He unliked the Facebook.
No, they sent me a tweet. Yeah,
It's on Twitter.
They're like, do you want a case of Lord?
I literally, okay, so what happened was, like, Murph kept, like, interacting with the Malort account.
For those that don't know, Malort is a terrible, awful, disgusting liquor that you can only get in Chicago, which is where we're based out of. And people say, oh, can you bring some Malort? I want to try Malort. No! No, you don't!
You don't
want the Malort!
So, what happened was, I ended up unfollowing them and blocking them from our account.
And he burned down.
And I didn't tell any of them. I didn't tell Murph, I didn't tell anybody. I just did it. I was like, God damn it. Lord,
yeah, so like, where's our case? So like,
That was called
the
the
case,
law.
thanks for the promotion, and then he blocks them, so they can't tell them where to send
Why
the
would we
Lord.
want a
They asked for
case? To light it on fire? Dance around it? I mean,
That's the biggest argument we ever had.
because I'll do that. If we get a case of Lord, nobody drinks it, we just set it on fire.
At least during the album release for Revenge of the Vengeance, when all those people came, everyone was bringing you bottles of Malort. You were so bad. It was great.
One of our old roommates kept buying bottles of Malort, and I kept hiding them over the summer in the fireplace, because I know he wouldn't look there. So the first fire, he went to open it up, and there's like 3.5 bottles sitting in the fireplace.
I participated too.
He's like, we really finished that Malort last night? Yup,
Yeah,
we
we
totally
forgot.
did.
It's gone.
Totally big. Bottle's gone. I can't believe you threw out my Malort. I didn't.
Question here, please. There he is.
Okay, so have you guys ever met Bruce Campbell, and do you know if he has heard the song?
Yes and yes. And
How do I get a picture on the screen? Can I like plug my phone in?
well,
Never mind.
we did
Pass it around.
we did reach out to Bruce's people at some point. They got us into a convention in Chicago, and we had to wait at the end of a line while everybody else. And so we were at the very end of Bruce's long day of signing shit for a bunch of weird people, right? So we were at the end. He's like, "Hey, we're the guys who did the song." He didn't make eye contact with any of us, and I actually brought Terry's Blu-ray. And I'm a Bruce Campbell fan, but I'm not like these guys over here. I'm like, hey, could you sign this for my friend? I didn't take the thing out of the sleeve. He's like, get your shit together. He yelled at me. And he signed it. Didn't he? He's just like, shit together. I'm like, wow, man, he hates us.
I just imagine the conversation between like Bruce and his like publicist, right? And he's like, fucking hate these Psychostick guys. I want them dead. I want their families dead. Using my face, using my name. I didn't dance like that in that video. They never even called me. And then his publicist is like, no, it's a good idea. You got a new show out. You want us to happen. And Bruce flips a table.
Yeah.
Lets it happen. And then we show up at a con and he's like, you can't even make eye contact.
To be fair, I really don't think he hates us. He had a long day. He took it out on me.
I think he was fine. He was playing it up. He was kind of like being a funny asshole.
It was physical comedy.
So it was,
Well, he's convincing. He's a good actor.
it really
It's very convincing. I'm like,
But there's on YouTube, I took a radio interview and they played the song for him on there again. They're like, hey, have you heard this? And he's like, oh, yes. And the song like keeps playing and he doesn't know how to react. He's like, this is great.
To be fair, we did see him at a different con also. and we played like an after party after the con at a bowling alley. Funny this comes up again. And he's a fantastic bowler. That dude just rolls strikes, man. It's okay to clap for Bruce. Yeah, give it up for Bruce and his bowling tactics. It's very cool.
I'm not clapping.
It's because he doesn't have his shit together.
That's right. We got 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. Question right over here. Stripy shirt man. We're trying to get everybody.
What is your guys' favorite kind of pizza?
Favorite kind of pizza? Pepperoni, black olives.
Fucking olives.
So good. Best pizza.
Put it on half, for fuck's sake.
Sausage or black olive?
Shut your filthy mouth.
Anything in black olives is my favorite pizza.
Sausage mushroom.
Not bad. Not bad.
We have 5 minutes left. The hard-hitting question.
We need the next
lightning
question.
round.
Right there. Boom. Right next to you, yeah.
What was your inspiration for all the goofy shit you're wearing? Like maybe green jello or what?
Well, green jello helped me with my antlers. Bill Manspeaker, who pretty much is Green Jello, he's the voice. And I guess that is actually him on our record. People think it's just one of us impersonating. Like, no, that is that weirdo. Yeah. He built the first antlers for me, but I think he has his own.
Well, no,
Dragon Ball Bowser.
Yeah, kind of. The spike he had, it had different iterations, and the current one was kind of inspired by Bill Manspeaker's duct taping artsy prowess. And I try to adopt that to that.
He's like our duct tape godfather.
Yeah, our duct tape professor. So that's kind of where all that came from. He was a bit of an inspiration there for sure. Absolutely.
All right. Hey, AVGN, how's your hand feeling? Are you cramping up yet?
He's
got a long line.
Shut up, Psychostick.
He's professional. All right, who has a question right here?
Are you guys?
Oh, 1 second. He's coming around with the mic. Oh wait, we'll get him and then we'll get you because he hasn't asked a question yet.
So I have one question in 3 parts. Last part totally unrelated.
Okay.
Do you guys read death metal? If you can, what's your secret? And have you ever played the penis game at a restaurant?
Penis game.
The penis game actually has a fun little snippet on the new album, Due. It came out in July. I don't know. We're gonna be over at the merch booth after this, guys. That we have a song called "Thinking with Your D," and at the very end of it is one of my favorite parts on the whole album. Is all the music cuts out. We do a 3-part harmony, just penis. So
as far as being able to understand or read death metal,
no. There's no trick.
We've done festivals with like 50 bands before, and you can't read any of them except for ours. Like we're not the cool guys. But
There's a band in Europe called Party Cannon. I don't know if you've ever heard of Party Cannon, but they are brutal metal, and they play all those brutal metal fests. So it's just like scribble, 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 roots, scribble, 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 scribble. Then Party Cannon is like Comic Sans in Rainbow, right in the middle of everything. How the fuck do we get on a show with these guys? I need them in my life.
That's right. We got time for one more. One more question.
Just yell real quick. If Josh was here, he would say his root canals, and that dentist song was all Josh. He wrote that to and from, like, I don't know, fucking 30 dentist visits or something.
Yeah,
he had like 8 visits in a couple months. Like, it was brutal, man. They did mean, nasty things to that man's mouth. So that was for real.
Oh, I know one. I had 2 of my 6 wisdom teeth removed.
He's a shark.
I still got 4. Shark.
He's that talented.
You're free. My dentist was like looking at the X-ray, like, what the hell? Like, she was all confused, and she's calling the other dentists in the room, like, all the texts and everything.
He's an anonymous Rex. He's a dinosaur in purple suit. He confused the doctors.
So that would probably. Well, I haven't had too many surgeries, but yeah, that was.
Any surgeries, Rob?
Yeah.
Murph had his labia removed.
Yeah. I had a hernia when I was younger. That was fun.
No, what is
That's
this
the whole story.
What my test
great note to set about?
Beach
That's the best one.
Fantastic.
All right, as always, our panel's in with talking about genitals.
We're gonna go hang out for another like half hour, maybe hour over at the merch booth until this thing closes. Come by, say hi, ask us more questions, high five, we'll touch beards, I'll hug people.
Yeah, thank you guys.
We're gonna sacrifice good bad flicks to the devil. It's gonna be fun.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Give yourself a hug. Thank you guys.
Don't tell
And
him.
everybody in the back of the room who's in the signing line for Angry Video Game Nerd, please tell him Psychostick says hello.
Please.
Thank you.
Charizard versus Donnie said yeah. Good man. Good man.